Good morning, Nesties. Hi, it's Netta from Netta's Nest. I'm going to do some watering this morning. It's about 80 degrees. What a privilege. And come with me and walk through the garden. Enjoy. I've moved some things around. I decided to put this little cucumber over here next to my moringa tree and let it just trolley up there if it wants to. I moved my sweet potato and I moved another one over here so it can go up this tree and can hang out in the cherry tree. I don't care if it strangles it out, it's just for a season. Cherry tree is very forgiving. Sweet potatoes seem to like this spot here. Another one is branching up. You guys have probably seen that I had a little snake visitor yesterday. He had gotten caught up over here and couldn't get out. So I was like frozen over here, but I had flip-flops on, and I didn't want to be fooled up with no snake. And I saw my dog come out, and then he, of course, second in command, does what he does, and he came over here. The snake ran over here, ran up the wall, and Nugget snatched him out of the air. It was quite the adventure watching Nugget. And when he snatched that snake, I caught out. Because I know if I would have said something, just like with the lizards, he snatches them and he brings them to the porch. So I ran. Of course, Lieutenant was right by my side, seeing what was going on with me. And Lieutenant is Chip. And so I was like, grab the camera. So I got the camera at the end after the little snippet that was recorded was the third shaking. And so I'm convinced now that Nugget is a little bit territorial, which is why I call him second in command. And further confirms that it has to stay in the yard. I did take him out before. I used to take them out, but it's hard to walk both of them. Even though they're Frenchton they're 75% French Bulldog, 25% Boston Terrier. The Terrier is very very territorial, and they hunt. And even when you walk them when they're together, they're hunting. So I don't particularly care to walk them together because that's 60 pounds dragging me. And Nugget, when he sees another dog, I have to stop and hold him down. He'll come out that harness. And sometimes he's friendly and playful, and other times I don't want to take a chance. And I initially stopped walking them because he didn't halt one day. These are my raspberries. Mama told me I need to clip them. So this one's traveling up the avocado tree, and she says it's going to strangle out the avocado tree. So I'm going to cut this one down. But they're doing beautiful. I had a bloom over here. And as you see, I have my water hoses connected to my well. So unfortunately, my sprinkler system don't water some of my plants, which is why I had to do a lot of rearranging. I put some flowers down here, and there's a couple garlics down there. Over here, I tell you, I'm just testing the soil. I was listening to TNOG, the New Orleans gardener, Miss Linda, that's her name. And she was just like, everything you need is in your yard. The Lord has provided everything that you need. Because I was just on the struggle bus. It's like, okay, I want a garden. I want to treat my soil. I want to, I'm spending so much money on my garden. Try treating your soil and see what's out there. So I did plant some stuff along here, some carrots to see if they would grow. I put some collard greens. I cleaned all this mess out. I'm going to come back and clean that sugar cane. I put some collard greens over there. I'm going to see if they're going to grow. I cleaned remember all this was all brassicas. I broke this all up. I don't know what this was growing over there. I think it's a weed, but I'm going to keep it growing. I know this is some type of zucchini squash over here. It's just been struggling. I just leave it there. I move the squash over here. I don't mind. Oh well. This is my little tomato cage. I put that blackout curtain up there because the sun comes from, you know, where the sun rises from. It gives us direct light. That came from behind here. Yeah. So to give this some shade, I put that there, and it seems to be enjoying this spot. Now, when I tell you every and anything is trying to get behind this netting, it's so funny. But I am gonna let whatever this is. I honestly don't know. I think it's some type of, I don't know if it's a pumpkin. I don't know if it's that big, huge squash, but whatever it is, it's growing. And I'm gonna just let it, once it reaches its way out, it does. But I just look at the blooms on this bad boy. And there's some more right there. And there's another black creme in there. It's back there in the bag. Now I don't know what this is, but she's pretty. And of course, so I just put my strugglers over here. I found that not watermelon, but mango over there. I just threw it in a bucket, but I don't want any more mango trees. This is just some squash I just planted out here. It's struggling. It's not doing much of nothing. So I know already squash is not going to be one of my priorities. I planted one there. The cucumber had died. The squash is barely hanging on there. This squash is barely hanging on. This cucumber seems to be doing fine. And the puppies like to run this corner here because they fight with the neighbor's puppy. Will bark with it. And they tore up the squash that was there. So looks like the worms are getting the top of this cucumber. It was doing good. And I do come out here every now and then and I pick the little caterpillars off the plants. No big deal. But I don't really grow anything out here, but once again I'm going to try to see what can grow on my soil. And I honestly did drop some pepper seeds back here. So we'll see what happens in the next month or two and see what comes up. Somebody's come. No, that's a piece of grass. Then we'll see what comes up in between, because I know these are going to die off. And I just put some seeds down in there to see what's going to grow. So let's come on over here to my blackberries. This little guy here is struggling to hang on, and I watered it with some magnesium and water the other day. And I keep them watered. I have new life here. See the new green leaves in here. But they're doing pretty good. So I keep my 4 blueberries watered. I ordered this one and I ordered that one, and I bought these 2 from the big box stores. What is that? I keep hearing something. Oh, that's hubby. Hey, baby. So we went, so nothing, just watering. Sprinkles on, so I connect the water hose to it. So hopefully, what is it, 2023, maybe 2025, grace of God, I think he'll bless me with some blueberries. This one may give me blueberries sooner. But these 2, I know it's going to be 2 years. So that's my blueberries. And then this tree right here, hopefully it'll be covered with beans by October. I did plant beans at the base of it. And that's what it's looking like over there. Squash, and then my tomato cage and some stuff over there. And the water system is on over there. But I am going to walk back over there because I got to get back in the corner because the water system doesn't get to those tomatoes over there. And then I'm going to come over here and water my favorite girl, my peace lily. And then I have my here, little froggy. I'm disturbing him. My lemongrass. Alrighty, down some more water. And the water system will come on tomorrow. And then the whole yard will be watered with that. But right now, I just turned the water system on the east side of the house and hook up the water hose to the pump, and it gives me water. The beans are coming on up, and I'm glad, and I'm gonna treat them, help them go up this. See the beans? I'm gonna train them to go up open. Sorry guys. Start all over again. I start wetting my camera. And those are my beans. And hopefully they'll run up the mango tree. And I just came out here. I don't know if I had to have some beans left over, just a couple of them. I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to buy no more dirt. I don't want to buy any more buckets. I got enough of those. I don't want to try to buy no more trellises. Let's just find something. My mango trees are just dormant right now because they've already had their run. And just let stuff just run up them for the season, as long as it doesn't strangle it out. All right, guys, just hold tight. We're going to go across the lawn here and go over outside the gate because I have some goodies out here also that need some love. Hold on. All righty. This is Pineapple Lane. A pineapple cul-de-sac, shall I say. I'm gonna burn that for ash. There's a gentleman that we watch. He's a Jamaican farmer, and he says burn ash, burn wood, use the ash for insect repellent. So all the branches that are falling out of the trees, I'm definitely gonna get back in the gate, please. In the gate before you get a bath. Thank you. In the gate. They're not allowed out the gate because I know they're hard-headed. And if another puppy comes, they're going to dodge at it. And I don't have time for that. I don't want anybody pissed off with me in the neighborhood because my dogs are not well behaved. So I come out here. This little guy here has been on the struggle bus for a few weeks. But whatever it is, I think it's a cantaloupe. After weeks of picking off worms, it's finally making a run for it. This guy over here, for some reason, I think that's a yellow watermelon. I don't know what it's gonna do. First frost date isn't until December something, so it should be okay. That little dwarf sunflower is the cutest little button. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7. There are 5 heads blossoming. 1 has peeled over and looks like 2 more are coming. So that was real interesting. But all along here, along the edges of this, between this watermelon, basil, and whatever that is, and get in the gate. In the gate. Are you gonna get a bath? It doesn't like to bathe. They don't like water. I put seeds. I mix carrots, herbs, flowers, put them all, mix them all together, and threw them out here. And you know what? Let it do what it do. I thought this little patch of green right here was a flower. I think it's a weed. I didn't want to pull it up because I did put seeds out here. Nothing grew. This little flower bent over and is traveling. This basil right here is going to seed. I've been cutting it back every day. It's not like I'm going to eat it. It's just a pretty leaf. But Mama mentioned something to me the other day. She's like, basil and koya are in the same family. And I look at the leaves. I said, oh, she says, you know, koyas are edible. I'm like, Mama, koyas are poisonous. She says, they're edible. I'm not eating it. And I don't eat this. I might eat some of this basil. My niece told me to send her some. But I have like 5 basil bushes in the yard. I love the way they smell. And the worms love them. The worms love this one. And the snails love it. And then I put the 2 of my only 2. Well, my only 2 because you know aloe is like crazy as hell and it will grow everywhere. So I took out those extra branches one because you'll have the mother plant and you have 1,000 babies and I don't want all those babies. But I put her out here and she's doing well with Kayla Jr. But this is just taking off. It's amazing. It's beautiful. This pineapple right here is struggling. I don't know what's going on. Like somebody's sitting in it. But these here, I'm definitely going to get pineapples from these guys, I think, next year. And those are all freshly known. Well, guys, this is the stuff that's on the side of the house. This water sprinkler here does not water back there. And, oh well, so I got my 2 water hoses connected and here I am. So that's 5 minutes of watering over here. Oh, and there is another. See that? That was hiding back there. It's doing pretty good. Yeah, I don't bother with them. Every now and then I come out here and I pick some bugs off of them, but I'm going to leave them alone. So these little things that I thought were flowers are not. I got to pull those up. Come out here and clean. Alright guys, I have one more spot that I'm going to show you guys and we're going to go from there. I thank you guys. Thank you for listening. So we have the basil, pineapple, watermelon, brassica, flowers. This little smorgasbord of all kind of stuff. But this spot right here was a huge camphor tree. And this spot out here on the mound was a camphor tree. And we had them cut down. I'm sure I've said this story several times. We cut them down about 2 years ago. And this was just an open spot with soft soil. And I thought carrots would grow fine out here. Okay. I do see some life from those little seeds. I don't know what it is. So let's get a closer look. There's somebody coming up down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at there. 5, 6. So something's shaking out here. I don't know what it is. Nothing over here. Oh, yep, there we go. Some life here. So we do have life. Now, carrots or what have you, I don't know. This seems to be doing good. It's traveling. I hope it don't choke out this right here. So let me put you over here. You start running that way. I don't want you to take over whatever might grow there. Watch my step because I don't want to step over this baby. I've stepped on it so many times. That's just, I don't bother with it. Who cares? It's not hurt nothing. I threw those flowers back there. Oh, there's somebody growing back there too. So there's life in the garden. New life everywhere. Nothing came up over here. I threw this out. I'm going to put strawberries up there like suggested by Mom. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out. Pineapple was here, it caved, but I do have another one to replace it with. I hope they don't give me late pineapples because they didn't give me any this year, but look at them. Got one from here, here, here. Nothing from here, but this one has a new one growing. That one has a new branch growing, and this one is forever growing stems. So there's another one there, and I probably need to cut this out because this had like four. I sent four to mama of these little knots here. I got a pineapple, plus that came from this one, and one of those came from over here. So this is a heavy producer here. Hold on, guys. I gotta give my peace lily some love. She's always a beauty. This peace lily blooms, I swear, according to my mood. Another lily growing. I have learned when I am in a hellish or sad mood, I get no lilies. When I'm good, she blooms like crazy. It's bananas. My mama would always say, "What you going through? Should be out this lily be cutting up." There'll be no blooms. As soon as I get on task, weird, I don't know. But it's the peace lily. What do you say? I'm the lady of the house. No peace with me, my lily don't bloom. If anybody see that water down there, just from the lily, dropped in the dog bowl. I've learned to sit my daughter's jasmine in there, and my puppies drink it also. This little tomato bush is still hanging in there from the citronella. That piece of citronella I broke off and put in there for those tomatoes. And then I broke another piece yesterday. I'm going to put it in the back. Puppies are running, but I'm not going to wet them because they're not misbehaving. It's just a little pot of tomatoes that I'm going to transition eventually. They got to get out of there. So stuff that's up here, when the sprinkler system comes on, they don't get watered either. Alrighty. She doesn't get watered either. Everybody doesn't get water when it comes down to the sprinkler system, but I try. So I have the system on, and plus I am watering folks. Then plus I also get my bucket of water, and I water folks too. To my rose. I probably can't see it, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads of roses on it. I think I'm gonna get some eggplant, guys. The temperature has dropped, and I think this one might give me an eggplant, and this one is gonna give me another one. But Mama told me I gotta go get some tomato cages. She says these eggplants are heavy. They grow big and tall. Water Luke here needs a little bit of water. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tomato bushes. I dug up all my peppers. That short pepper there, that's the one that huge hornworm was on, killing it. There's a little pepper in there, I don't know what kind, but I put 3 pepper bushes in there. And then one broke off, and I just threw it in the bowl over here where the frog hides. My space out there I can't really see because of the sun. There's so much life out there, but everything in this bed here that's growing up from seed are peppers. Carrots just can't seem to get a break. I've replanted them again. After all that was planted in there, a lot of them germinated, some were growing, and then all of a sudden there was just only 2 left. My little ivory eggplant is doing absolutely wonderful. This cherry bush is blooming again. can get over here without tearing something up. And of course I gotta come over here and water the other side of my thing here. I put my Koyas up here, and I put a basil up here. There is cute, you know that, what are these things? Oh, okay, I'll go back to the tower. Tower has life all through it. I also put a little cute pineapple down there. It was a little one. So I gotta water this side. It doesn't get much water. All kind of stuff is in this thing, I tell you. And wonder if I can fill this up right quick. Nope. Anyhow. So in this sunflower, I put some sugar snap peas. That's new. That was just yesterday. Get them to trellis this. I do have 2 cucumbers over there trellising. This one is less healthy. That one over here is much more greener. It's doing fine. I dug up so much stuff right here. I'm starting to enclose this whole area with cinder blocks. Okra is always doing absolutely fabulous. Let me see, do I have anything to pick today? Doesn't look like it, and doesn't need any water. So peas are all along here. Those little things down there, that's broccoli that's been in there forever. The purple basil, doing wonderful. There's a black creme over there in the back. This guy here, since I moved everybody, he's just leaning over. My other tower here, all this is lettuce that I just put up here. Lettuce don't be playing. It's already, look at that. It is already started up. I know I put stuff down here, but I don't see anything. I'm gonna move this okra because it is forever sickening. There's a pepper back there. That's the one that broke off. I put it in that pot. Under that pot is Mr. Frog. And there's okra everywhere. This is the nursery. Give them some water because they dry out so quick. This is just mostly brassicas flowers that I'm just going to let grow until next season and throw them in the ground. All the little flowers I had. Bok choy, asparagus, cauliflower, collards, and this whole tray is turnips, tomatoes, all kind of stuff, but I don't think anybody's going to do anything. Oh goodness. Over here, now this is what's funny, guys. I don't know what this is. Anybody know? It came up and it's growing and it's showing out. I don't have the slightest idea. And this one here, brassicas, that's all I can say. This box here, I planted all along the edge. I put down radish, beets, and lo and behold, look at it. Strawberries, love it over here. Cucumber, grapes, doing fine. Back there in the back are garlic. I gotta get over here and water my tomatoes over here in the back. There's a sprinkle over here. It's drowning. It's not doing nothing. But I have tomatoes over here that no water gets back here. And I can't go on the other side or I'm going to get soaking wet from the sprinkler that's right in front of the air conditioner. So hold on. Oh, that was excellent timing. The sprinklers just went off and I just finished watering the tomatoes. And I'm hoping I'm going to get an eggplant. I really do hope so. There's another flower over there. It is, like I said, it's about 80 degrees today. The roses. That'll be beautiful. Another pretty set of flowers right there. Some more roses right there in the back. I have peppers blooming here. 3 different peppers in here. I don't know what that one is. Nobody better not be eating on you. I gotta come back and inspect that one. I have a bell pepper growing here. That's a collard green. Some flowers. Some garlic.
course, I did have a carrot. Maybe somebody's crawling in here eating them. I don't know. Ivory eggplant. Another basil. Another basil. Another basil. Watch your head, Netta. There's a bug on this one, but it's still growing, still blooming. I don't bother with that. That's just a junk bucket. Some more carrots. I dug up all the peppers over here because I'm going to move all this stuff here after these okra finish doing what they're doing for the season. And I'm going to leave this space open. And I'm going to enclose this whole area with cinder blocks. And that's going to be one big bed. So I need to be able to utilize this side of the trellis to trellis stuff. It's the other side of my grow tower. Yes, I have a rock in the middle of that place, but that's a dip there. And oh, there's Lieutenant Dan and second in command. Lieutenant and second in command. So I think that's a radish. Yeah, that's what I grew up with, radish and beets. It's corn. When it's laying over, of course, he's out here chasing the lizard, so he's tearing up stuff. It's okra. I need to move this okra. This green okra is so spiny, it hurts. Unlike I can just go in this purple okra and it doesn't do that to me. More basil. This is a new spot. This basil was uprooted from somewhere else. This zinnia was uprooted, and this not marigold. Yeah, it is marigold. Was uprooted. Put it all in the same box. Just save space. Excuse me. It was all from over there. This corn. I may get one corn. Looks like this one has it does. There's several tassels up, but time to get some corn. So we'll see what happens. It hasn't. I'm gonna let it sit here until it dies. This is. I'm gonna see what 2 on here or 4 get the biggest and get rid of the rest of them. There's a little pepper right there that's been in there for a while. It's finally growing. Some more basil down there. Corn back there. But all this is I'm gonna dump all this dirt out in this area and just grow in it. This lettuce has been hanging on for all summer. There's teeny tiny life coming in this box here. More back here with some more of the garlic. Waiting for just one cucumber. That looks like one that needs to be pollinated. I'm not gonna help it. It can do it itself. Bees come back here. So this is all radish and look at them. Radish. No, I'm sorry. Beets and radish all along here. And then the inside of here, cauliflower, broccoli, collards, and kale. Look who decides to make a comeback. They like this spot here. These are the strawberries. Gonna leave them there. I declare I'm not moving them again. And also, they're barely in the ground. Go figure. I don't know how to plant a strawberry. I guess you just let it sit there. Over here are all the tomatoes that were in the Tide boxes. I took them out and put them in the ground. They're little, except this one. This one mama's tomato. So hang in there. I've replanted 2 in here, and now there's a strawberry in there also. But those survive. I'm gonna catch it trying to keep the grass out of this box. And over here are melons and cucumbers. If they grow, they can just grow up this wall here. And over here, bean patch, and somebody else trellising up here, which is another cucumber. Over here and there. Just let it stay there. This is the cleanest this living bush has ever been. I sprayed it with the detergent and baking soda, and it finally has pretty leaves and not affected. They're just throwing old limbs down there to fertilize it. This is a nothing box. I took the beans out, threw it up under there, and one was left that's growing. But those are the beans. Are they going to give me any beans? I don't know. But it's going to stay there until it dies back. I'm not worried about it. The great leaf, somebody is attacking it from below. I know they are because it looks weaker, but the leaves up here are beautiful. And plus, I cut back my plum tree, but you see, it has little growth. And this is my little makeshift trellis I made so that my cucumber can grow up there and down there, so it can separate itself from the great leaf, grapevine. She's doing that. And that is that, guys. Thank you for this morning walk in my garden. I just wanted to share everything that's going on out here, and we're gonna go from there. The garden's doing great. The puppies are doing well. I'm hanging in there. I'm gonna do some clipping back today, and I'm gonna try to do it. That's just a breast. That's just leaning over because it's just water, and keep it covered. We all know why. I threw some tomato seeds in there to grow. But anyhow, guys, thank you once again. Welcome to Netta's Nest. Thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home. And please, please, please tell someone hello.